Speak Life Radio.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Speak Life Radio right here on GorillaCross.com. We're also streaming live on the Gorilla Cross YouTube channel and the Gorilla Cross Facebook page. Also, the free Gorilla Cross app. Make sure you guys download that for free. If you're watching live, please share the live video stream with your people. If you're watching a replay, please share that as well. I'm your host, Quan59, and we have another dope show for you today. Once again, folks, we're going to be doing music and video reviews. We're going to give $25 to the best video of the night or song, but we prefer videos. You guys all know that. If you guys are watching live, please, in the comments, let us know where you're watching from, and we will shout you out and shout out where you're from. And please, once again, share the live video stream with your people. Follow us at Gorilla Cross on all social media. Follow me at Quan59 on all social media. I have a long time co-host that hasn't been here for a long time. He's wearing his Nuggets hat as the Nuggets are losing, but got my dude back in the building. It's been like 4 months probably, bro. Luke DiMarzio,
what's up?
Thanks
for having me. I'm good, man. Driving across town, man, at this time of day, you shouldn't have made it earlier, bro.
It's a little different.
I know we're catering to the East Coast.
We got to cater to the East Coast because we were doing the shows Tuesdays at 8, and people on the East were staying up with us.
Mad.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a little hard for them to be up that late. But we definitely appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate you being here. I know you had to be here for this episode.
Oh yeah, for sure. We got an icon in the building.
Yeah. So we'll be getting with him in a minute. But yeah, man, Luke been doing a lot. Have you been making any new music lately? What's going on? You just doing the worship thing?
Just leading worship. Leading worship, being a dad.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And writing for the enemy.
That's just a hobby, bro. This is fun.
It's a fun hobby.
It's fun. Yeah, Rapzilla.
Wait, they're not paying you?
No, I don't get paid.
All right, man. Gorilla Cross got money. That's all I gotta say. We'll talk about that. Your hobby is gonna get you paid over here. But I definitely appreciate you coming through, man. And you can come through anytime. You're always welcome here to the Gorilla Cross studio. But listen, we are here live every Monday, 6 p.m. ish. West Coast time. I'm not sure if I can't remember last time I've actually been on time starting the show, but we are here every week. So make sure you please tune in, follow us, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a lot more on the YouTube channel with content and other live shows. So make sure you tune in for that. I want to shout out everyone watching right now. Tamara Young from Chicago, Chris Sean from Auburndale, Florida, and Ray De La Cruz from Fresno, California. We got any on Iowa City, Daniel Velasquez on YouTube. So yeah, man, we got all the comments pulled up, but we're going to get right to it, man. We got a special guest in the studio. And the funny thing is, the last time I interviewed him just popped up on my Facebook memories, and I'm mad it had been that long because it's been a long time. And, we did a phone interview. That's before we were even doing Skype video interviews and stuff like that. And, I was looking forward to, ever since we got Skype, like getting him on Skype. But today he's in the city. So I'm like, bro, if you're in the city, and this goes for any artist out there that we like, if you're whack, don't hit us up. But if you're in the city, please come through to the studio. We want to know what's up. But I have one of the dopest producers. One of the dopest rappers. This is the thing a lot of people don't know. They've been seeing him make so many beats lately. Anybody that follows him sees his beats like he's doing those 30-day challenges like every month. But this dude could rap. He was actually way better at rapping than he was producing, and now his production's right up there.
It's caught up,
on the same level. He's like a dope version of Kanye. I got my man Theory Hazit live in the studio.
Yo, what up,
What
man?
is up, bro? How you feeling?
What an introduction, yo.
Dog, I met you. So here's actually how we met, and I'm not sure if we talked that much when I first met you. It was a Humble Beat show in San Marcos with not the Dream Junkies. What were they before that? The Breaks.
Oh.
So it was Ruslan and Belief, and then Humble Beast was out there. You were on stage with your backpack. I'm like, yo, this dude is sick. He's super chill. And I'd already heard your music before, but me, Jay Gibbons, and Icy Jones drove out there.
Oh, yeah.
My car broke down on the way back, and that was the end of my that version of my Honda Civic. But that's when I was first introduced to you as, seeing you in person. And then I think you guys had come out here to Vegas maybe like a year after that. And then that's when we actually like talked a little more and stuff like that, and started becoming cool. And I remember interviewing you backstage, and you're like, man, you used to rap, huh? Or you rap? I'm like, man, I used to. He's like, I can tell by your voice. I'm like, all right, cool. So I've known you for a minute, man. You know, the music's been excellent from the get-go, but as a producer, you just keep getting better all the time, man. So we're definitely going to talk about that. Because being a rapper, and I'm not sure if you've been producing the whole time you've been rapping too, or did you kind of pick that up later on?
I've been doing it ever since I've been like rapping, doing it more for like other artists, I just never really wanted to rap over my own beats. Like,
really?
In the beginning, I just couldn't, It was like I made the beat and I was just like, I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
I rap, but I got the beat already dissected. And,
yeah.
And it's no surprise to me. It's not. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of like those things. But people that made beats that sound like it sounds something like say Dirt.
Yeah.
Dirt would make something that I would make, but because I wasn't there, during the process of him creating it, it was just easy for me to just jump on it and rock to it or whatever. But yeah.
So has that changed now to where?
Oh man, it's changed.
Or is it still
so
the same
much.
thing? So now you rap over your own stuff.
Yeah,
no problem.
Man, no problem now. It's crazy. Yeah.
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 That's dope, man. First of all, follow him on social media because you have to hear his stuff, and you're a content creator now. Like you're always constantly putting stuff up, bro. And you're like one of the first things that pops up now on my Instagram. But you do these 30-day challenges. Talk to us about that.
Well, the 30-day challenge just it comes from my wife.
Okay.
I don't know.
Newly married, right?
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, man. And she's amazing.
She's blushing over there.
But it's just like I can't remember what we were doing or talking about. I know we were like exercising, and she kind of like challenged me. She was like, "You need to do a 30-day challenge," And for that one, I was just like, I wasn't sampling anything, so it was like a no sample 30-day challenge type of thing. And man, it just changed a lot, musically.
How difficult is that? Because you sample a lot.
Yeah.
So how difficult was that reverting to like not touching the sample?
Well, I mean, it just moved me, inspired me to listen more, and it just like creating from scratch. It just helped a whole lot. It grew me.
Yeah.
And I don't listen to music the same. I don't listen to like sample chops the same.
Really?
If it's something I don't like, I just go and like, remove it or play it over. I'll hear a song and want to sample it, but it just doesn't come off right, and so I'll just replay it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So
I know you got a lot of questions, Luke.
No, I just want to geek out about music, man. I don't know.
I like that.
He came in. Listen, man. Luke's being shy right now. He came in with a record and a Sharpie.
I did. I got y'all still ain't washing your hands on vinyl, and I'm like, hey man, after we're done here, can you sign that for me? So
yeah, man.
I knew it was like an exclusive release, and so I'm like, I gotta cop that, and so I think I ordered it like December 2020 probably, and then I got it like last summer.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plant was crazy backed up, and it still is. But like, yeah, man, I appreciate that. That's love right there, yo.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Well, I've got
That's
extra
dope.
credit on CD, but I'm not ever gonna listen to that. Where do you get a CD player these days, right? But man, I like vinyls. Yeah.
Dog, and I don't know if you're out a lot, like doing events or at different concerts. I hate when people hand me a CD, even in the studio. People, oh man, I want to get.
What do you
like,
do with it?
I'm
Like, where do you play it?
Do you have a DeLorean with this too that I can go back in time?
Oh man.
And to listen, like, and I try not to be a jerk, but I'm like, bro, just send me your files or send me the, you know, the link on YouTube Music or Spotify or something. But I'm not gonna do anything with this. It's gonna, you know, I'm just gonna throw it away.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Oh man.
Does that happen to you?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
How do you deal with that? Are you just honest with them, or do you take it and, you know,
Oh man.
store it somewhere?
I don't know. You know, it hasn't happened in a while, but I would store it. I would take it. I would be nice. You know, that was just the thing to do. To just, you know, especially going to like festivals and you just being at shows, doing shows with other artists, and you get CDs all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah, I feel like hip hop has always had like vinyls are part of it, right? And so
Yeah.
it wasn't probably hard for you to like move to, I need to start selling vinyls now.
Yeah.
Kind of have you already? How long have you been selling vinyls versions of your albums?
Just probably like right before Extra Credit.
Oh, you've been the whole time. You got
No,
vinyls.
it was just like one.
Oh, okay.
Like one right before Extra Credit. It was a Scribbling Idiots one.
Oh, okay.
Master Ace. Ever since then, and it's just a cool thing to do.
Like, where could I find Fall the Light Bearer on vinyl?
Oh man, you probably won't find it on vinyl, but you know, I might have to do that because I just got ownership of that record.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it might have, I'm gonna do something special with it.
Now you're talking about getting ownership.
Right.
There's a lot of artists that watch our show, a lot of artists that submit music and videos and stuff like that, but don't know the business. So you're talking about getting ownership of a record.
Yeah.
And I got some old school artists I produce podcasts for in the studio that, okay, we could play these, but we can't play these. And a lot of these over here that you can't play are their hits.
Right.
The ones we know them by. You know what I'm saying? The other
Yeah.
ones are like, okay, cool. I kind of know that song, but they don't have ownership of these.
Right.
Speak on that a little bit and
Oh,
what
man.
the process was to get ownership of your own music.
Man, honestly, it really is. It's not that deep. It's like, man, I mean, I was just blessed to have a good relationship with the guys that I did partner with to release those projects. And it was just a matter of me just hitting them up and being like, hey, let's take that down.
Who was
And,
Fall the Light Bearer released with?
Soul Spasm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just hit up Jim, and you know, I told him what it was, and you know, it's been years, and it don't even matter, like, cause we did the same thing with Here's Mud in Your Eye.
Okay.
You know, just after a few months, and we just like, yo, this don't feel right.
Yeah.
And we just hit him up in the email, just included everybody in the email, and we're just like, yo, we want to run it. You know, we want to take control of our stuff and no hard feelings. And it was, I mean, because we're all friends.
That's
so
good.
It worked out. You know what I mean?
That's good. I do
Yeah.
notice that you've been putting stuff on Bandcamp a lot lately. A lot of your stuff, like, rather than like you put it on Bandcamp exclusively for a while, and then it ends up on DSPs eventually.
Yeah.
But like Bandcamp, you have all that money comes straight to you,
Especially
And
on
it's
Fridays,
direct
right?
to
Yeah.
You
direct to
doing
the
those
artist.
free Fridays.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do those anymore either.
Yeah.
I started taking stuff down
Okay.
off Bandcamp as well, and just having people go straight to like theoryhazit.com.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's been the move lately, you know. And I've been watching like other artists that do that, you know, and just kind of like following like after them, and it just makes so much more sense, you know. And it's
Especially when
just-
you already develop a fan base, right?
yeah,
Because I think it's harder if you don't have a fan base to do that.
yeah,
Right.
So
yeah.
it takes a while. So you have to go to the streaming sites and actually, you know, do those to get the fan base to be able to go to your personal website
Yeah.
to get the music.
Yeah, and just being independent all the way, man, is just the way to go. And I wasn't actually doing that. Like, that's another one. That's another gem, another jewel from my wife. You know what I mean? Like, she's the one. She's the one with the insight. She's the boss.
We got 2 extra mics up here.
But yeah, just moving independent, like really being independent, not really,
being independent on the independent label.
Yeah, I mean, running your own show,
Yeah.
basically. You know what I mean?
So
Yeah.
how long has that been since you've been fully independent?
Man, fully, maybe like a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to count, like, here's mud in your eye.
Yeah.
And yeah, about a year and a half.
Dope.
I have noticed that a lot of artists have been, creating like their own .coms and stuff. But also, like, recently, Kanye put out that stem player.
Oh, man.
You know that?
got that, right?
I got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like just the idea of it, like, okay, so here's this thing, and my new album's only gonna be on that, and then like he said, like focusing on the artist, the fans you already have.
Yeah.
And he did that like to a T. Like it's $200 to get this. He knew his top like 20% of fans are gonna buy it. So like that was actually pretty genius for him to do that.
Yeah, I want one. Yeah. Yeah, because it's just like so much you could do with the stem player. It's like you can remix that joint.
Yeah.
If you are MC, you could just do the whole album over.
Yeah.
And, you could, man, I'll just, yeah, man, I want one.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's smart.
I had a buddy just like, hey, I'm gonna buy you one, and it just like he showed up on my front porch one day. Hey, here you go.
Really?
So then I just like messed around with it on Instagram for a while. My kids end up playing with it more than I have, but
Must be good to be a worship leader
It's
out
like-
here at a big church. Man, I don't got friends like that.
yeah, I should
Theater,
have
you got
brought
friends
it.
like that?
I do.
Oh, man, I need to get better friends. If you're my friend, be better. All right. That's dope, though. Do you like it? Like, is it worth,
So-
like if you had $200 to buy it, would you?
I would think so. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really know what to expect. Like, it seems like kind of a niche thing, but it's got 4 different things, and you can separate all of the different tracks out. And it does decent. Like, I put a Taylor Swift song on there just to be ironic, and I could separate out 4 different tracks. So I could take the vocals all the way out, but they're kind of fragmented a little bit, but it still works.
Yeah.
And then there's another setting on there where you can create loops, and you can slow down and speed up the song. So you can create like a screwed version of it, and like it records, like you can change the settings on it to where it like records up to a minute or up to 2 minutes of whatever sample you make. And then it records on it, and you can put that on your computer. It's all kind of old school though.
Yeah.
So you have to plug it directly into your computer, and you have to go to stemplayer.com, and like it's kind of like old school iTunes almost, with the iPod.
Oh, yeah.
So loading stuff on and off. So it's a little, because he doesn't have like the software to be like just have a cloud and just do it through that. So because it's all new. So
but his album comes with it.
his album comes with it. Yeah.
Album's
So
already on it.
album's already on. Well, it's already on stemplayer.com, and you go there and you hit the button, and it loads it to the stem player. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
still dope.
Yeah, and you can get like his last like 4 albums.
But at the same
that.
time, that's Kanye, right?
It's just Kanye.
So
yeah.
new artists over here, new artists A and B, you can't really do anything like that yet.
You can go and put your own stuff up.
No, I
on
know
there,
that.
yeah.
I'm just saying as far as like
developing your own
you can't
like
just
stem
put,
player.
Yeah, you just can't put like your album on that or on something like that. You have to develop that fan base first, and that's kind of where you do need the streaming platforms to be able to do that.
Thanks for bringing us back. Yeah, I was definitely out in left
No,
field
that's
for a
dope.
little bit.
That's dope. That's dope. But I mean, it's like that, but once you develop that fan base, you find other avenues to be able to like, okay, now you need to just come to my music. I need to make the money. I'm doing all the creation. You know what I'm saying? And do you think streaming services need to pay artists more? And is there a way to pay artists more?
I think they do. There's always a way to pay artists more.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. People getting a fraction of a penny, and that don't make sense.
Yeah.
Because those services wouldn't exist without any artists.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I think of it makes me think of the Pharrell situation. Who else? Barbra Streisand, Pandora. Her check was looking crazy. Like,
Yep.
yeah, millions of plays and streams on Pandora, and she got like a $400 check or something like that.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Pay these people. Pay them.
Pay
All right, man. Let's talk about the beginning. You've been making music for a long time.
Yeah.
rapping and producing? What came first?
Rapping came first, or is it the beats? Maybe it's the beats that came first. I would say the beatbox came first,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I was beatboxing for my cousin, and he was the rapper.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And we were freaking kids, so like, I'm like 8 years old beatboxing
Hey.
for my cousin. Rapping came around 12, and just inspired by like Tretch from Naughty by Nature.
Yeah.
So that's Tretch, Cube, but I think you remember this story before. Like it was just like a bunch of kids out during that time, like Another Bad Creation, Crisscross, and I wanted to rhyme. I wanted to like body Crisscross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know those other kid rappers because we're all like the same age.
Yeah.
But
Did you ever wear your pants backwards?
no, a jersey though.
Jersey? Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had a Sean Kemp jersey I wore backwards all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're one of those guys, Luke.
Yeah, so your style is like flipping samples and rapping over that, right? Like that's kind of been your style since I remember.
Yeah.
Like I Just Want to Come Home.
Yeah.
Like that had a crazy sample. Was that you on that? Did you do that beat?
No, I didn't do that beat.
Okay.
A producer out of Virginia named Vintage did that beat.
Okay.
Yeah. And we went on to do like Lord Fire
Okay.
after that. Like he did the whole entire thing. Lord Fire.
Classic. If you guys haven't heard Lower Fire,
Lord Fire.
go find that.
They're talking about classics on YouTube, actually. Someone said he's got 3 classic albums, but then he only named 2. He said Lord Fire and 3. And I said, I think the classic albums are Extra Credit, Lord Fire, and Fall of Lightbearer.
Dang.
Yeah. That's like across your whole, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's serious, man.
yeah.
Dang,
But
man.
anyway, yeah, you got some classics. But what's interesting is I feel like you've kind of weaved this same sound throughout all of your albums. Like you kind of stayed true to your roots this whole time.
I try to do that, because I'm a fan of music, and I get lost when people do that, and do like this 360,
Yeah.
They'll do a song or they'll do an album, a project, and one of the songs charts, and then they'll be making the next album like full of hits, and they just kind of lose me or whatever. It's just or the sound would just change. And I'm a big advocate for consistency when it comes to like music, you know what I mean? I like I was gonna give some examples, but I won't do that. But yeah, man, I try to do that. I try to keep that going. I still feel like I need to make a classic though.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like, cause like when you think about like the my influences, like the era of, I guess, the 90s era, in the late or the early 2000s, it's like they used breaks.
Mm-hmm.
And they told you where they were from. Even the Ghetto Boys, you go back to the Ghetto Boys album, they used breaks.
Yeah.
And they told you where they was from. Fifth Ward.
Yeah.
And it was their content, it was their lyricism that was Texas, but everybody had those drums, those breaks, no matter where they was from. Cali, New York, and it comes from New York, but yeah, so I need to, I want to make one of those. I still haven't made one of those, you know what I mean?
I feel like you're really good at weaving like a concept through an entire album though.
Yeah, man, I like to write stories.
Yeah,
you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
And I think also that has film school has something to do with
Okay.
it, just being consistent and making themes like that. And yeah, man.
How long did you go to film school?
Oh, I did the whole full 4 years.
Dope.
Yeah. Oh,
What film school did you go to?
It was the Art Institute.
Okay.
Yeah, Art Institute of Portland.
Okay.
And yeah, man, digital film and video.
Nice.
So you're doing a lot with that right now? Besides just your own stuff?
Just my own stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've done stuff, you know what I mean? I've done stuff with like LRG and construction companies.
Okay.
Short films. It's a lot of other stuff, man. I can't even think right now, but I'm always doing something with it. But lately it's just been me, like just working on my own stuff.
Because even the Instagram videos you make, I just, because I mess with film a little bit. I never went to school for it or anything like that, but I love my cameras and stuff like that. But just
I can't tell, man. This looks good, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad you got to come up here. But like the angles you do, like you have. I look at the backgrounds of things because you got your artwork placed right on the wall and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How important is that? Because a lot of times people don't notice that. Like when people are just watching, they don't know why this looks so good, but it does. But how important is that going to film school and being able to create even, right now? When you went to film school, you probably didn't realize how much content creation on social media would be with little 1-minute clips, but how much does that help you with what you're doing right now?
Man, it helped me a lot. My wife thinks I work too hard when it comes to like making those kind of videos, but I feel like I'm not working hard enough.
Yeah.
But the background matters, you know what I mean? It's an art to it, you know, and what do they call it? Production design, when you setting up the background or building a set, you know what I mean? That is just just going to school just kind of like changed my life, changed my mind about a lot of things, you know what I mean? So,
and just recognizing those little things that aren't placed right, or I've done video stuff where just with your regular eye you're not noticing, right? But when it's on video, like I'm gonna notice this was in the background,
right?
Like, oh man, why'd I have that bottle there? What different things like that some people won't notice, but you'll notice when it's there, but you won't notice that it's not there,
right?
And that's the art that someone like you, they're not gonna appreciate that seeing it, but they do know it looks good.
Yeah.
And that's what we try to talk to people about when we're critiquing videos and even music.
Yeah.
Like the mix of a song could make people, the regular listener doesn't know that I don't like this song because it's not mixed good. They're just like, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
You're not feeling it because the mix is not making you feel it, right?
Right.
Same thing with videos. You're not feeling it because it's not filmed right. The color grade might not be right. All that stuff,
Right. Yeah.
And the consumer just knows how to like it. They don't know why they don't like it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Definitely learned that. In school where you can have an amazing video, but if it's just like the audio's distorted, man, yeah. I mean, but it's just really important. Pay attention, to the details and really work on your craft and that's what I try to do. There's some stuff in my videos that are there and you just not paying attention, or it might be too dark. But it's definitely, you gotta look close. But I try to take care of that stuff, man, because you should actually see my floor in the home studio, and I got a bunch of stuff on the floor.
Oh yeah,
under the table, because like it'll be in the shot if I don't like throw it on.
So the floor is a mess.
Yeah.
So it looks like my cable's down here.
Yeah.
Looks like spider webs.
Yeah. So you might see like some CDs. You might see some hand instruments. The hand percussion on the floor. You're gonna see like some records, of course. What else? Headphones. I got all the dishes up, so there's no dishes on the floor. But yeah, man, wires on wires, Yeah.
You mentioned, I think this was before we started talking. We talked about so much before we started streaming live, but you talked about back in the day you didn't like rapping over your own beats.
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit. Why didn't you like rapping over your own beats?
I just had them all like processed already in my head. Like, after creating it, it was just like all my energy went into like making the beat.
Yeah.
And I was just so over the beat, I wasn't inspired to do anything else. You know what I mean? And I didn't force it. And so I just had like the homies rhyme over it or whatever, or I sold it.
Yeah.
So
I feel like throughout your career, you've had like different phases where you surround yourself by like a community of certain people. Like you had the Scribbling Idiots for a while.
Yeah.
You were with the Humble Beast guys for a while.
Yeah.
Like, What is that? Is that just been how it's naturally happened, or do those relationships naturally happen, or do they seek you out, you seek them out? Like, hey, I want to be.
Oh man, I'm so bad at that, yo. It's like because I'm a floater, or I was a floater. You know, I would just kind of like go wherever, you know, the vibe took me, or I just was just like open to everything. You know what I mean? I let stuff come to me, and we just ran with it. But you know, SI was just always the crew. You know, it was just Humble Beast was just more like, you know, the label,
Right.
a collective.
Okay.
And on Humble Beast, it was like all the artists were from a different crew on Humble Beast.
Okay. I just remember that King Culture video you guys did.
Oh,
You're all in
yeah.
the same room.
Yeah.
It just seemed like you guys were going crazy.
Yeah, man.
That was a great song.
We should have did more of that.
Yeah.
No, that was
Type of
classic.
stuff.
That was
That was
classic.
classic, dude.
But then, Rapzilla had the rights to that, right?
Oh, I think
Probably.
so.
I think
yeah.
they had it, so you guys couldn't even really like. No one could do anything with that.
Yeah.
Because I
No.
love that track.
Yeah.
Lee Green, who I heard is coming out with a new
Lee
project
Green,
finally.
Yeah, he just he's dropped like
Did
3
he just drop
singles
something?
recently. Yeah.
Okay.
That's so
It's
funny.
really dope. Really dope.
I love Lee Green, man.
Yeah, man. He just hit me up. You know,
He was that
couple
dude that would
days
just
ago.
not drop something though,
I
man.
know.
I'm like,
Yeah.
he's like that baby you just want to shake. Like,
Is he
you're
like a
too good for this.
I feel like some guys are like, you know, they hold on to it for so long because they're like perfectionists, you know?
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
He's definitely a perfectionist. Every time I got ready to like send him something or make him something or whatever, man, it's always something. It's so funny because he's so particular, and I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. Makes good art. Makes good art. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, you heard him, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So you guys gonna do some work together? He just hit you up?
I don't know, man. It looked like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd
man.
be sick.
Might never hear it.
Be like
They're
Jay
gonna work
Electronica.
together. It just sits there though.
And you had mentioned a little bit earlier, because this is one of my biggest frustrations, that you haven't conformed to making like a radio hit or anything like that. One of my biggest frustrations is when you like an artist coming up, and then especially in Christian hip hop, I feel like it happens more where some of your favorite artists, they want to start making trendy music. How has that stopped you? And have you ever been tempted to just kind of give in and let me just make a couple trendy songs to maybe
man.
pop a little more?
Yeah, as Theory has it gonna make a trap beat.
I just
Or
can't.
do you do that
it.
under a different name and sell it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
He's
been
tempted
found
right
out.
now.
Nah, man. This is like, you know, I do that with licensing. You know, I kind of like have fun, you know, and make like, you know, pop stuff or,
Yeah.
you know, the trendy stuff, but instrumental. And, you know, I submit that to like, you know, music agencies. but-
Replacements and stuff like that?
Yeah, you know, for television and film.
Yeah.
But like for my own stuff, I could do it. But yeah, you're right. I probably have to do it under a different name because I don't like it.
You created a brand for yourself though, for sure.
You think so?
I think so.
Oh man.
That's not a
You-
bad
you
thing.
have.
That's not a
Nah.
bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing, but it's just like I don't feel to do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I do what I feel, you know, from the heart. It's always from the heart. And I would
But that's a real artist brand, I think, right? I think back in the day, like now, artists are trying to create a brand because they see what's popular. And okay, this could make money. Let me create this brand. But
Yeah.
a real artist, you know, painters back in the day, like they had their brand. We knew
Just
that's
stay in their lane the whole time.
We
yeah.
knew that's a Van Gogh or Picasso. We knew that's what it was. That was
Yeah.
their brand. But they didn't do anything trendy to try to, I could sell
Right.
more if I do this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yeah.
their brand becomes who they are.
I just can't bring myself to like do anything else really other than what I know is my style. And that's what's gonna chart. You know what I mean? That's what's gonna make noise, especially if you different. You know what I mean? It's like you're dope and you're different and you just like you're staying, you know, on your grind with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Somebody gonna hear that and be like, yo, this is crazy. And it's gonna be number one. And then everybody gonna be copying off of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we are live here in the studio with Theory Hazit, producer, hip hop artist, filmographer, is it, or videographer?
Yeah, videographer. Yeah.
Videographer.
Yeah, everything.
You know, dishwasher.
creator, dishwasher. You
Icon,
mentioned
legend.
dishes. You mentioned dishes twice though.
I don't really wash the
Does
dishes.
she get on you for the dishes, bro?
Nah, no, she don't.
It
Okay.
happens.
We make the kids wash the dishes.
Oh, that's smart.
But like I've been washing some dishes lately, and so I've been feeling it.
You've been feeling it.
Yeah.
You don't like it, dude?
No, it's cool. Nah, it's cool. I
Okay.
miss it.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So send your dishes to Theory Hazit. Go to theoryhazit.com
Word up.
and
Yeah,
send
man.
your dishes.
Is that Theory Hazit with a 3.com or is it just Theory Hazit?
Man, I'm glad you said that. No. But yes. Yes.
You got both.
If you type in the 3, you know, it's still gonna take you to theoryhazit.com.
There we go.
Yeah.
You know I had to buy GorillaCross.com, like the gorilla.
No.
I bought it just because people kept mentioning it. I'm like, let me just buy this in case you do go.
What about Gorilla with 2 R's? You had to buy that too?
I haven't done that, even though that's what you tag most of the time. But
It is. I can't spell.
I should do that. No, I mean it's spelled both ways, so you know. But no, that's smart. And we mentioned about having the same social media handle. You know, and you had the 3 in it,
Yeah.
which that was kind of a trendy thing when you first did it, right?
Yeah.
And we didn't know social media was going to take over and like be our brand and be our name, be our phone number now, right?
Right.
But do you ever think about taking the 3 off and putting the E on there? You just sticking
Nah,
with it.
I gotta stick with it
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a
Too many
family,
things tagged
it's
on
a
there.
family nickname too.
Okay.
The 3.
Yeah, mention that because you know your dad had the same name. Or
Yeah.
so
Yeah. My dad had
kind
the
of tell
same
the
name.
story about the name.
Well, you know, my name is The Arthur.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's Thee for short, you know, and family members call me 3, you know, Thee or 3.
Yeah.
But I'm actually the 4th. My dad's the 3rd.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought there was something with like, was it theoretical conversations with DJ Hazit?
Oh, theoretically speaking.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, what was that like back in the day? This is like,
He told you he's a fan, bro.
Yeah,
dude,
this
I'm
is
a
told you he's a
fan.
fan.
What was that? Yeah.
That was a show I had on Holy Culture Radio.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just thought you just shortened that whole thing from theoretical to
Oh, yeah.
theory and then
Oh.
has it. Yeah, that's just
Oh.
yeah. That's where I thought the name come from.
Oh, no.
It had never been explained to me.
Nah.
He threw it way back.
That's good.
Yeah.
Threw it way back.
That's oh man.
Yeah, he wasn't lying about being a fan. And actually, the first time I actually met you was actually in the Sphere of Hip Hop forums.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Dude,
Kazmeta hit
that's-
me up. I was charging $250 for beats. Kazmeta hit me up. He's like, "Bro, who you think you are charging that much?" I'm like, "I don't know, but people buy them." Wow. But yeah, the Sphere of Hip Hop forums.
That's what's
Wow.
up, man.
That's where I first saw everyone's names, like Braille,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Propaganda. Like everybody was in there
Oh,
back in the day.
Yeah.
Shout out to Josh. I think they had like their 26-year anniversary last month for
Something like
Sphere of
that,
Hip Hop.
yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
wow. Man, yeah. Shout out to Spirit of Hip Hop, man. Dang. That's crazy.
We're getting old, bro.
Yeah, man. You
How old are you
serious? Yeah, 43.
Okay, I just turned 45. Yeah, 45.
You guys are
I mean,
old.
be
Yeah, you had to
46
think
this year.
about it.
Dude, I was telling people when I was 42, I was like, oh, I'm 40. And I'm like, wait, I lied. Once I hit 40, I'm just 40, you know?
Yeah,
like, I'm
you're
in my
40
40s.
forever.
Like, it doesn't matter until I hit 50, but, like, I don't care.
I'm gonna be 39 in a couple months. I'm
now,
young.
my 40s have been the best years of my life. What about you? Like, I love my
man.
40s. I don't care what people
I'd
say.
have to agree. Yeah.
You're more comfortable in your own skin. You're not doing things for other people's,
Yeah.
like,
Man, I
attention
think
or
30s is pretty awesome though.
30s is dope
Dude,
too.
my
30s
30s was way. I didn't like my 20s.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
couldn't gain
20s
weight,
20s is
trying to
eh,
find yourself,
yeah.
trying to impress people that don't matter at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, but 30s is dope. 30s,
Yeah.
I like where I'm at. Yeah, got
Yeah.
one year left of it.
Man, make it count, man. It's going. It's dope, man. But you know, 40s is real dope. So
Yeah.
yeah.
40 are good, Luke.
We're talking about years now.
You
We're
can
talking about.
start getting gray.
I got a little bit. There's little speckles in there.
All right.
But yeah. You guys are just old. You guys
Wow.
both got the silver in the beard. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's dope though.
The women like it, though. That's how you got the wife, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man.
I dyed my hair once. I had this girl get really mad at me. I'm like, my bad.
Oh, they like the gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I don't have enough hair. I don't know if I can.
You don't have any hair.
Yeah, I don't have. I got. That's why I got to grow the beard.
Beard and hats. All right, man. We're gonna do some music and video reviews here in just a little bit, but we are live in the studio with Theory Hazit.
Yeah.
Let them know where they can find you real quick, and you can get beats. Like, you sell beats, right? You don't just make beats for yourself, but you sell beats. Let them know where they can find out everything.
Man, you can find everything at theoryhazit.com. Theoryhazit.com. TheoryHazit. Period. COM.
Period.
Yeah.
Go get it.
Theoryhazit.com.
Let's talk a little bit before we get into the music and video reviews about your catalog as far as producing and your production list. We've seen a lot with Redman.
Yeah.
Who are some other cats that you've produced for that we would know?
Oh man.
And who's your favorite artist that you've produced for?
Probably it's like a gang of OGs, like Cocaine, Dr. Kokenstein. You know, Cocaine.
Yep.
He was in the studio at the old spot 3 years ago, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got some stuff coming out. I've been collaborating with him since probably like 2014, 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Nice.
He's man, he's such a good guy.
Yeah.
I met Compton's Most Wanted through him.
Okay.
And so I've done stuff with like MC8 and The Chill, you know, Compton's Most Wanted.
And they're actually in Vegas.
Both of them?
Yeah, I believe so.
That's crazy. I knew The Chill was in here. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Oh, what?
I think FCA's out here too. I think.
Oh, man.
I know Spice One's out here too.
That's crazy.
But they keep it on the low. Like, a lot of these guys keep it on the low.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they're all, a lot of people travel back and forth too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I've done stuff with like Mr. Lift. I don't know if you're familiar with Mr. Lift. Who did he put out a project with? Stu Bangers last year. But,
Okay.
Man, it's so many. Redman, of course.
So
Man.
how'd you get connected with these guys? First of all,
Just being dope.
Man.
is that
Yeah.
it? They just found you.
Yeah, they just found me. They were just like, yo. Nah, but networking, you know what I'm saying? I met Redman through a friend, DJ friend. And with Cocaine, I met him like at a beat battle. I did some stuff with Shad.
Okay.
Oh, Shad.
Shad's
So
dope.
I'm on the latest Shad album
Dude,
with a
that's
joint
nice.
called Slow. Yeah.
Is he underrated or what?
Yeah. Nobody talks about him, Chad.
And he's
He's
ridiculous.
crazy. He's crazy.
He's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, man. He's wild. I love Shad, bro. Man. I gotta really think, man. Dang, man. He making me think. But
Well,
yeah.
it's been a lot, man. I mean, just, we kind of talked about it before we went live too. Like, what is it feel like working with artists like that and like interacting with them, and now you're just cool and their numbers in your phone?
Yeah.
But these are people we like kind of grew up listening to and like, being a fan of,
Yeah.
and now you're just cool with them. What's that like?
Man, it's like it's really cool. It's kind of like a dream, like the teenage version of me is like mad hype, but like at the same time, it's like I'm very fortunate, man, to be on the phone and to talk about real life stuff with these people.
Yeah.
It just kind of blows my mind. Like, there was one time that I was having an issue with my daughter, and Redman cut me off. He was just like, ease your mind. And he just started talking all these positive affirmations, and I was just like, yo.
That's cool.
That's crazy.
Happy Father's Day and all that. You know what I mean? And how your family doing, and like real life conversations with these people that are just like so gangster,
Right.
on their record. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's
But it is cool, like, when you get to interact with them and realize,
Yeah.
like, they're just
family man.
they're normal. They're
Yeah.
humans. They're
Yeah. Yeah,
especially some of the people like they used to be gangsters back in the day,
yeah,
and they've grown up now to be family man,
yeah.
Right.
and they had to like, yo, I don't know how I got through because I got some homies that are still in jail.
Yeah.
Serving 30. You know what I'm saying?
And then talk about brand though. They got to keep that brand out there of what they are based on how their music sounds. But like they're not really living it anymore, or maybe they never were.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real.
But seeing that they're just normal people and you could just have regular conversations with them.
Yeah.
And that's what I try to tell people, because I'll have interns in the studio sometimes with, some of the bigger name artists that we have in here, some UFC fighters. Yeah. And I'm like, just talk to them normal. Just be normal with them. Because a celebrity or someone semi-famous, they'll know how you're treating them, and they're going to treat you the way you're treating them, if that makes sense. If you're treating them like you're a fanboy, they're going to treat you back like you're a fanboy. If
and
you
I've
just talk to them
experienced
normal.
Yeah, so I'm sorry the way I've been acting today.
Oh, no. It's cool, man, because like I really appreciate you. And, you know, I know I have the whole nice guy complex, you know, but there's people out there that really take advantage of their little star power. You know what I'm saying? And I've experienced that as well. Yeah. And it took me a while, even just recently, just to come up out of the fanboy phase, because like, you know, there's artists out there that want, you know, tracks from you for free, or they want you to rhyme on their album for free, you know, because you fanning out, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so like, you just gotta, you know, watch how you move and
I've had some people here, like they come in, oh man, I want to work and da-da-da.
Yeah.
But I hit them with the price tag. I'm like, I don't care who you are. Like, I treat everyone the same.
Yeah.
And I'm going to treat everyone, this dude over here, this dude that's brand new in the game, I'm treating him on your level. I'm not treating you lower, you know, but I try to treat everybody on a high level. But at the same time, respect me the same way. You know, you're not going to walk into a grocery store and be like, yo, I'm famous. Let me get all these groceries for you. So why would you walk into my place and want something free? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we could work and create and make something dope, but, you know, there's a price for everything.
That's so real. That's so real.
How do you handle that with people that you're cool with that are, you know, because I use your beats all the time in the background.
How do I handle that with people I'm cool with? Man, it's so hard. Like, I should have her tell it. I don't handle it very well.
You don't?
Nah, man, because it's just like
uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is uncomfortable.
Man, I can't imagine when you'd be like mad though. You're so chill.
Oh man,
do you just flip a wig like just?
Yeah,
he's probably the same, just mad.
The same, just that.
Yo, I'm not allowed to get mad. She said I'm not allowed to get mad.
He's like just like a low burn. You're just like simmering underneath the surface, right? When you're mad.
Yo, it's a totally different person. Like, it's totally. This is just why I need an outlet. I need to start acting. I need to start doing like theater or something.
Do it, man.
I'm gonna do it.
Become an actor.
I'm gonna do it.
I mean, you're creative in your videos too, though.
Yeah,
you've had some very creative videos.
Yeah, we do like little.
You shooting videos with the whole fam.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
That's cool.
I got like a handful of sketches written out too. You know what I mean.
Now, you know, you talking about the kids and everything.
Yeah.
What's the creativity like with them? You know, having such a creative, father in the house.
I don't know, man. It just comes natural. It really does. We just get together and we bounce ideas off of each other, and it's mainly just me and her, just kind of like bouncing these ideas off, and the kids are just excited to do the work, you know, and just hop in the onesie and just, you know, be a part of something. So
be a bear, right?
Yeah. or a unicorn.
Unicorn, yeah.
Or a squirrel. I'm a chipmunk, and like she's a squirrel. And then we got like a koala bear.
How cool is it though, being able to create with your family?
Man, it's so cool, man. It's like working at home. You know what I'm saying? It's like for real.
Yeah,
like
that's
working
cool.
at home, like for real. Like, and you don't want to miss out like on those moments. Like, I think about we do everything at home. Like we, you know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we homeschool, but it's her. She homeschool.
She's a teacher.
Yeah, I'm the gym teacher. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. We talked about it a little bit before. You worked with Crumb a lot, and you guys had a project together. you guys gonna work together again? Because that
Oh,
project was
man.
sick, man. I loved not even just the songs, but you guys put out little videos to
Hell
promote
yeah.
the songs, and I thought that was
Yeah.
super dope. The way
Just
you
the
guys just
rollout
did
of
that,
it, yeah.
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah,
rollout
it's
was,
crazy.
super
Yeah.
dope
Yeah,
and
man.
creative. Is that somebody you want to keep working with, and would you do more projects?
Man, absolutely. Cause he's just consistent and just full of ideas and always just like inspired
Yeah.
to like, create. And I just gotta give props to him because he's the video guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't shoot the video. Shout out to Dustin. He did the videos, but like it was Crumb's idea.
Yeah.
He wrote everything down. Like he really
Wow.
groomed the album. Not himself, but he would just like say, do a gang of songs and have like a private listening party. Like he'll invite Sivian over,
Yeah.
and Sivian will check box all the songs that he liked or that he heard or whatever.
How's
And-
Sivian doing, by the way?
Oh man, he's doing good.
Is he doing better?
He's doing
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because
It's-
I know
it's
he had
been a couple months since I talked to him.
he had some
but
issues from. We were
COVID.
praying for him for a while. We were sharing stuff. Yeah,
It wasn't even COVID. It was the
it was the vaccine. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Glad he's doing well.
I need to hit him up. Matter of
We
fact,
I got a Sivian poster on the wall.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Had to.
that's the homie, man.
Yeah, man. I was
That's
mad I
cool.
wasn't on that project. I was like,
What
who
project
this
was
guy?
that?
That was a
What's the-
one of
yeah.
the
Mood,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. It had that
Mood
Let
enhancement,
Me.
right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
It had the Fly song on there and everything. Like, yeah. But who else? He just had like a lot of Deep Space 5 guys.
Yeah.
Kind of like listen to the project, and he had ideas for the videos. To keep it raw. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like plug up the mic and actually say his verse instead of like lip syncing.
Yeah.
And I was on the drum machine and drum pads and what else, man? The artwork. Yeah, he hired somebody to do the artwork, and like he was like really moving like a functioning label. Like
Yeah.
yeah, he's the man. And
So how much easier is it to work with somebody like that that's creative with you, that you don't have to, be the one to create all the ideas and everything like that?
I've always liked that kind of thing, like being in a group where you just do your part and
Yeah.
and
You don't have to carry all the weight.
right. But I do like challenges, you know what I'm saying? But I'll always like work for him for that reason, because it's just consistent, and whenever we do stuff together, we do get paid. And we don't have to split it with nobody. You know what I
Hey.
mean? We just pay for like the stuff, we pay the artist that worked on the covers
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and pay the videographer, pay the t-shirt guy, and,
Yeah.
and then, the rest.
That's cool, man. If you guys haven't heard that project, make sure you go check that out, because that was dope. And you guys really did work good together, and it seemed effortless. It didn't
Yeah.
seem like, hey, let's do something together, and we don't even know each other. But the
Yeah.
flow and everything, you could just tell you guys had fun doing it.
Yeah. I think we've known each other since like 2006, and we've collaborated like off and on since then.
Yeah.
A song here, a verse there, but then I don't know what it was. I think it's like he bought like a handful of instrumentals off my Bandcamp one year and did like a little mixtape, and then just kind of like sent it to me. And it was just like, it was just weird because he bought these beats, 99 cents, and
Yeah.
then rapped to them, and it was like, yo, check this out, and then asking me if beats were available. I think he bought a beat too,
Yeah.
actually, and that ended up turning into a project.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
2 projects.
See, now you're going to have a lot of artists going to your Bandcamp and just buying 99-cent songs and sending you a whole album.
Yeah,
Be
Yeah.
like, bud, can I use them? Can I put them out?
yeah, nah, man,
That doesn't work.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Because like in his case, I would have just sent him the beats, but he was just like, just on the humble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
It's cool, man. That's cool. A lot of beat projects, a lot of rapping projects back in the day. But you said you're gonna start rapping again, right?
He just had y'all still ain't washing y'all hands in
Yeah.
like the last year,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So the end of 2020
Yeah.
spilled over to 2021.
Through COVID, right?
Yeah, COVID and the what do you call those plants? The record plants. What are the manufacturing
Oh,
plants?
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
They were like extremely
up.
backed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did that affect you? I mean, you get to work from home a little
man.
bit, so you get to create. But as far as getting your music out there and stuff, how did that affect you?
I was a little bummed out, man, because it didn't come out on time, and it kind of like, just kind of messed up the flow
Yeah.
of it all, to where I'm like releasing like a bonus version or a deluxe version of it, just to kind of keep it alive. But because like by that time I'm like ready to release something new, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
And but yeah, man, it just it's a downer. You know what I mean?
What's crazy is whenever I decided to purchase that on vinyl, I decided I wasn't going to listen to it until I got it on vinyl. So the first
yeah.
time,
Oh, that's dope.
first time I listened to it was on vinyl, and it was amazing. It was great. That's a good experience right there.
It really
And you had to wait a long
is.
time though. When did you buy that
I
record?
bought
When
it
did you
in
get it?
December 2020, and I don't think I got it till like June. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
like May or June. I
So
would
you had
say.
to
yeah.
stop yourself. And this is somebody that listens to everything that comes
I listen
out.
to everything.
He'll name some artists that I didn't even know about.
Wow.
And he puts up when he does his Rapzilla posts, he puts things up with like artists of the month, right?
I just dropped 5 artists you haven't heard of today.
Yeah.
I do that every month.
I mean, he loves music, so he's always listening. So for him to be able to hold back that long, that's some discipline right there.
Yeah.
Especially from an artist is going to be dope.
But I mean, at the same time, I know you were on the Crumb stuff, and Black Lung and
Yeah.
Dart, and so there was still like that Theory Has It vibe while I wasn't listening to that record though. So yeah.
This guy. Yeah, man. Oh man, that's major. Man, I appreciate that,
Yeah.
That's oh man. I'm gonna make something when I get home now.
What does inspire you to create?
What doesn't inspire me to create? Just when it's not going right in the household,
Yeah.
I would say that. When there's this when it's not fun anymore, the music, I would say like when it's working for a client and you're making all these modifications or edits and changes.
And they don't want to pay for the edits.
Yeah.
I quit doing web design because of that. I used to love making websites.
Yeah.
And then you get those clients that first of all want a discount because they're from the church or they're from,
Yeah.
and so you give them the homie discount.
Yeah.
And then they're the ones that want the most modifications,
Yeah.
but they don't want can you just do this, this, and this? I'm like, yeah, but that takes 5 hours.
Yeah.
If you could just touch it and move it or do whatever, but
Yeah.
that takes time. And people don't understand, can you just do this real quick? It should be a real easy. Don't tell me what's easy.
Right.
But that has to be frustrating because I know I quit doing web design because of it.
Yeah, it really is, man. And then like, I guess you just kind of have to know, because you know what you're dealing with, know what you're stepping into, because it is work, especially if you're getting paid to do it, and the fun is just not there like it used to be. So yeah.
Joe Seif has some questions online because he couldn't make it today. He wanted to be here. What's your favorite method of production, software, or outboard equipment?
Man, my favorite.
What preamp do you use?
Oh man, I
I think
couldn't
he's
even
talking
tell
more
you.
like beats and stuff like
I
that.
know.
too.
I just now thought of that. We're trying to set up like a studio at my work, and I'm like, we're thinking about the Apollo.
Those are good. I've had that before, but it's just, I'm gonna be honest. It's like it doesn't even matter, like what you have. Like I have a Motu,
Okay.
and it's just real basic. It's like a 2-channel or a 4-channel, and I'm just hit record and go type of person.
Fair
You
enough.
know what I mean? Like it don't even matter. Like you can give me like my wife said it like a couple weeks ago. Like you can give me sticks and stones. I'm gonna make something dope.
Hmm.
You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But probably what I'm currently using, Ableton Live, and it really doesn't matter, really. Getting a MIDI controller. I do like the SP404. I like the SP505. I'm very familiar with the MPC, but
Mm.
I'm not like a huge fan of the MPC, but I love the sound that it makes.
And Crumb still uses that.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I was asking him for a system disc. I'm like,
Oh.
bro, can you send me a copy? Because my system disc is broke.
Wow, yeah,
And it's
like,
hard. Like, I could download it, but it's a floppy drive. Like, I don't have
That's
anywhere
so
to.
funny.
Yeah, it's like that high maintenance.
They really are.
But it's usually whatever I'm working on at the time. I just be in the zone because I used to use Logic too.
Yeah.
All the time. What else? Pro Tools. Pro Tools is dope.
Yeah.
I like Pro Tools.
The possibilities are endless with something like Ableton, though.
Yeah, it really is.
Once you know what's going on, like, man, you could just do anything.
Do you make
I
beats, Lou?
know.
No, I work with Ableton a lot though with what I do.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I never made beats. I can rap a little bit, but
Yeah.
I never made beats.
He can rap a lot of big guys. Rap and sing and make dope videos.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. He's a dope artist. He tries to be humble. And he's a good worship leader. So go to his church, The Crossing, if you're in Vegas ever. CrossingLV.com.
Yeah,
There you go. See, I
There
know
we
the
go.
website.
you know,
I watch live once in a while.
you know.
I just don't
You've
go
been
there.
there.
I've
You've
been there once.
Yeah.
Well, I've been there a couple
Since
times.
I've been
but
there,
Since you've
yeah.
been there, I've been there once.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got my machine, which I never use. The only thing I use it for these days is my little like hits and stuff like that for the radio. But I don't really make beats like I used to. Just don't have the time. But
The machine is dope too.
this is the original one too. I almost got the studio. I was actually talking to Ron about it for a long time because I can't remember if he was like selling his or what right before he passed away because I think he was messing with a whole bunch of other things, the push and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And actually that's the last time I saw you was at Ron's little going away concert.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Wow.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a minute ago, and it's horrible when someone passes away, especially as young as DJ Effecto was, but
Mhm.
it was really cool seeing how everyone came together for that, because I saw a lot of people. I mean, Josh was even there. That was the
Yeah.
first time I actually met Josh in real life from Sphere of Hip Hop,
Oh yeah.
and
Wow.
we've known each other forever, and I'm like,
That's crazy.
and when you first meet someone in real life after you've known them on the internet for 10 and 15 years,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like you just met them in real life,
Right.
It's like, I
Yeah,
already
yeah.
know you. I met Journey Big there.
Yeah.
Journey
saw
was there. He didn't
Journey
know who
Big.
I'm like, dude, it's Quan. He's like, oh, my
Journey
bad.
Big.
Journey
Yeah.
Big was there. Derek Minor.
Yeah, Derek.
Swoop showed up.
Yeah.
Swoop.
Church
Oh.
like Kanye.
My man, John Gibbs.
John Gibbs. Yeah, I just talked to him not too long ago.
Belief.
He's actually, I think he had moved like back east. John
Oh.
did, yeah. He got
Oh.
married and bounced.
He's not in Cali no more?
He
Oh.
might be back now. I'm not sure. Last time I talked to him, he was like,
And Quan's got the low on everybody.
Dang.
He like
because
knows
I
what's
hit
up.
people up behind the scenes.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, John. JB showed up. JB
Yeah,
was there.
JB. Yeah.
He performed. Jay Givens was there.
Jay Gibbons.
Belief showed up.
Rocked. Yeah, Belief. I saw Belief. Yeah.
Prop, he was obviously there.
Yeah.
Hosting everything.
That was dope. I saw, the
yeah, that
Tunnel
was
Rats. Tunnel Rats were there.
Yeah, all the tunnel rats, like almost all of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what's her name was there?
Zane,
Yeah, Zane was there.
Macho. I don't think I
I don't
seen
think
Rafi.
Rafi wasn't there. So Rafi was in town. I was so mad. He was in town last week. I'm like, bro, you in my city? He's like, bro, I'm here for work. Everyone's hitting me up. But he was out here last week.
Oh, Daniel Steele. He was there. too.
Daniel, yeah.
Yeah. Omega Watts.
Omega
Oh,
Watts.
yeah, he
He
was.
was
And I
there,
didn't
too.
talk to him. I don't really know him. So, you know what? I did talk to him because I actually got a picture with me, him, Josh, and Derek Minor. But I barely, I don't really know him that well.
Yeah. That's my dog.
But yeah, that was cool just seeing everyone come together. It was unfortunate
yeah.
circumstances, but
Right.
just seeing everyone coming together for that was dope. Out there in Long Beach area. That was cool, man.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Ron. DJ Effecto.
Yeah.
My man.
All right, man. We're going to get into some music and video reviews. We don't have a lot of time because I did want to talk to Theory a lot. Do you have any more questions before we jump into the... I know.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And once again, let them know where they can find you.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Man. TheoryHazit.com, man. Blow it up, man. Blow it up.
Blow it up.
That's Theory has it with a 3 on IG.
Yeah, man. And on Twitter, Facebook, Theory has it. Across the board.
Yeah. Go get it. If you guys are watching live, please, once again, share the live video stream. If you submitted a song or video, make sure you are tuned in live and make sure you share the live stream if we're reviewing your music. We are here live every Monday, 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. on the East, right here on Gorilla Cross Radio, GorillaCross.com. We're going to get into the music and video review segment right now in just a minute. So for the best video, this is episode 3 of season 16. So this is our 3rd episode of the year. C. Duffel the last 2 weeks has taken my money twice. I don't appreciate that. I don't want him to win this week. So even if his video's dope, he really does. Yeah. Even if his video's dope, I'm not going to choose him myself. But if you guys choose him, then he still wins my money. But I don't like giving him money. But it's a tax write-off for me, so it's all good.
Dude, it's crazy though. I've seen C. Duffel. He's producing for some like big names. I've heard him with. He had like, I interviewed Cannon a couple months ago, and Cannon had a C. Duffel beat. I'm like, man,
really?
Duffel knows like everybody. That's crazy. Man. Yeah, have you heard C. Duffel before? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. He did submit a video tonight, so
yeah, he did. I see him
will
there.
Be hearing it. All right, so we have some. Let's see. Yeah, we have quite a few. So we'll get to as many as possible. I'm going to get to this guy first, even though he was the first to post tonight. But he had posted last week, and we ran out of time, and I think I skipped his name in the video stream. But we're going to get to him first right here. But the way we do it, we give constructive criticism. So even if the song's not good, we're going to let you know what you can work on. The visuals, if it's a video, we're going to let you know what our opinion is on what could be better. And then we're going to rate you 1 through 5. Theory, it could be a 1.5 if it's not a good song. If it's really dope, 4.5, 4.6, 4.7. I don't know if I've ever given a 5.
I've given a 5.
Yeah, Luke's given some 5s before. But yeah, so we'll rate them. And at the end of the show, the best song of the night, we'll all decide what the best track is. And we'll let you know. And then you send us your Cash App. And then Luke will send you the money. No, we will send you the money, though. And if I forget to send it right after the show, just hit me up and bug me because I'm old and I forget a lot. So we're going to get into the first song. His name is Brother Bo with ASAP Preach and Tony Vega. The video is called Aliens. Right here, Speak Life Radio. Let me make sure got the proper settings. Brother Bo, ASAP Preach, and Tony Vega right here with Aliens on Speak Life Radio.
This is not our home, we are aliens. We do not belong, we are aliens. We cannot go home until we pass on. Until we pass on, we're making aliens.
Know that I'm human, I'm walking with God on my side. I'm knowing this isn't my home, though I be walking on earth. My purpose and plan is to point to my God on the throne. I call him Lord, people will call him a prophet, but I know that he is the word. Since I repented, I feel the grace that he's given, and now I feel free as a bird. Spirit showed up like a dry bar. When I leave this earth, I'ma fly high. I was blind, but he's giving me eyesight. This is facts, I don't got nothing to lie about. Put your trust in the Savior's hands. Raise your hands if you paid your debt. It's what my Savior said. On the 3rd day, you would raise from the dead. All of my life, I would get tired from sinning. I truly was living a lie. He opened my eyes, my heart was on fire for Jesus. The Spirit can fix me inside. He saved us, man. His word I was craving it. There was nothing I would trade for it. What's on my back like Satan, Dad? My God, I be praising him. Now that this world, I'm an alien. I am an alien. Okay. you to not go to the light. You just gotta believe and you can be saved.
This is not our home, we are aliens. We do not belong, we are aliens. We cannot go home until we pass on. Until we pass on, we're making aliens.
Who discipled you? And who you discipling? Once you were born again, this becomes foreign land. You are an alien. Little baby alien, now you gotta learn how to crawl and walk again. Little baby alien, now you gotta learn how to talk again. Keep calling on the Lord, keep crawling to the Lord till he put you on your feet. Keep sipping on the milk till your stomach gets strong enough so you can eat the meat. Don't conform to the pattern of the world, transform by renewing of your mind. Hey, you be doing fine if you read the word of God, then you take the word of God and apply it to your life. We may be in it, but we are not of it. We walk in the spirit, so we do not love it. Our home is in heaven, way up above it, way up above it, yeah. This is not our home, we do not belong, we are kingdom residents. I'm a citizen of heaven, yeah, Jesus my president. Galatians chapter 5, you can see it in my life. Look, all the fruit of evidence: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, self-control. But the ways of the world are not so. The broad roads covered in potholes, and ends with a dead end smothered in hot coals. We reaching for the lost souls till we get called home.
This is not our home, we are aliens. We do not belong, we are aliens. We cannot go home until we pass on. Until we pass on, we're making aliens.
All right, that is Brother Bo with ASAP Preach and Tony Vega, Aliens, right here, Gorilla Cross. Speak Life Radio, live music and video reviews. Luke, I'm gonna let you go first on that.
Oh man. All right. Man, I thought that video was composed really well. Like the way they put it together, the imagery. It helps when the artists are believable when they're performing in front of the camera.
Yeah.
I thought ASAP, he's just a great performer anyway, so I really dig everything that ASAP did. Up to the end of ASAP's verse, I was like, man, this is a really dope song. And then there was just some stuff that distracted me about the rest of the song. And I don't know what the name of the rapper was on. Is Brother Bo the
Brother
rapper
Bo
on the second verse?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And so then you had the Vega guy on the chorus. Is that what happened? Okay. So the chorus in the first verse was really dope. And then I would say it was probably like, so like if that was like above the bar, I would have second verse at the bar. I just felt like the energy, like how he was like super percussive with his like just spitting out everything, and then like the energy at the end of every line goes up. It just distracted me. And then saying little baby alien twice in a row, I just wasn't, I was like, it took me out of the moment. Like I was like ready. I was like, oh man, this guy's really spitting. And then I feel like when you do that, it needs to be something very profound if you're going to say it twice. You want it to be heard again, so you say it twice. And I just felt like saying little baby alien twice. It didn't really do much for me. And then the way that he ended the verse, like didn't go into the chorus that well. So he ends like way up here, and then it's just like a chilled out chorus, you know?
Yeah.
I felt like he needed to bridge the gap between the verse and the chorus again, to make it just feel like it all belonged there. So, but I know that he probably went at like this. Okay, ASAP came with a really dope verse, so I got to do something better. And he was like super amped, and there wasn't like it wasn't bad rapping. It was just like, wow, it just seemed like, oh, I got to do my best. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Like he's a little too amped up.
Yeah, it was just really amped up. It was just the energy of the whole thing was just like, oh, it was. Yeah. So anyway, that's I don't know. So I still give it like a 4. I'll give it a 4.
A 4.
Yeah, it was still really strong, I thought.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Song and video. So
yeah, song and video.
So he Brother Bo submitted something before, and I know the critique wasn't good. So I will give him a much better critique this time, because I like when the artists, and I'm not saying they listen to us and that's why he made a better video, but it's a way better video than what he submitted before. And even his rapping is way better than it was before. So for that, I will give him a better rating because he's approved as an artist. You know what I'm saying? But there's things he's doing when he raps that you're just doing the typical, like, I know what word's coming next. And I always try to tell artists, like, surprise us with your rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Don't do the typical, rhyming this word with this word, like love with dove. You know what I'm saying? Just come up with something more creative, and then maybe even drop your flow pattern and switch the pattern up when we think, we're writing it with you. We want to be surprised. So that's something I would work on as an artist. And then the video when he was sitting on the stairs, I hate when videographers do this. They try to be creative by just doing this. And like maybe a couple times do that and it was cool, but they did that a lot when he was sitting on the stairs rapping. And that to me is just like, you don't have anything creative to give. And so you just like shake the camera. And I don't like that. It makes me dizzy. But other than that, like, I think the song was solid. The video quality looked really good.
What's really cool is like I don't think I saw the two artists together.
Yeah.
And that the whole video felt like it went together.
Like it was one video, and they probably filmed.
And that happens so often where we watch the video and like we can tell they punched these guys in.
Two totally different cameras, different audio. Yeah.
This just fit. Like everything was. Right. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
No, you're good, man. So I mean, that's. It was good. It was good. It was definitely like worth watching. I'll give that a 3.5. Because there's some things just with the raps. Just because you make a dope video doesn't mean the song's good either. You know what I'm saying? It was a good song, but like you said, like the repeating stuff, that's you don't know what else to say. So you're like, oh, I'm just gonna say this again.
Yeah.
It's like no, you had nothing creative to say on that. So that was being lazy to me when you repeat your last bar. So. 3.5 for me, man. Theory has it, first one ever.
Oh man,
you nervous, huh?
I am. Not.
Buy a beat from him first.
I mean, I thought it was good. I kind of fall in line with you guys with the critique. I think I would give it a C. On the grading scale. What was it? It was just like I like the energy. I really like the arrangement of it. It's a song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was put together and it's clean. It's strong. It's solid. I just think that what could have been better. The concept of just being out of this world and the alien thing, it's just been overdone so many times, and
especially in Christian hip hop.
Yeah, right, yeah. And even I do it, but it's just like you gotta kind of like, there's a evolution to it. You gotta, like really, be creative these days. You gotta really rap. You gotta flip stuff like it's already been said before. You gotta flip that. And then you got to do that with a twist, and you got to twist that. But again, like you said, the video quality was great, but it's just like, yo, where did y'all come from? Y'all aliens? Where did y'all? We saw y'all disappear at the end. Where did y'all come from? And I really think that we have enough videos where we're just rapping on the mic or rapping in the camera lens. I think that it would have been dope to see them in like some kind of like garments, hoodies, kind of like what Kanye got going on.
Yeah.
Living like in the year 2525, where everybody's just like wearing like, hoodies. What movie is that? Dune? Like,
Dune. Yeah.
Like if they was on some stuff like that, because it's like you could tell it's like a low budget video, but it's a dope low budget video.
Yeah.
Right.
Good camera.
Yeah. And that's it for me. You know what I'm saying? I give it a 3.
But at least have a good camera. But you're right. Like, especially with aliens, you can go so far with that and be so creative with that. So just, create. And a lot of people do that. They think, I got a dope camera. That's all I need.
Yeah.
But that definitely helps.
I do think
especially
another
if you're doing
thing,
something basic, but be a little more creative.
Sorry, while we're still talking about this song, I know I gave it a 4, but I thought of another thing that could make it better. That string sample that plays throughout the whole song, if it was like an actual string sample, I feel like that would have put it over the top, the beat at least. Because it seemed like it was just played on a keyboard or something.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
sure there
yeah,
was a
yeah.
real like string sample. It would have been cool if they find like actual string sounds and did that sample with it.
Yeah.
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 So I mean, but those three have chemistry though.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's go to the next song, and this is just an audio song. It's Vashawn. The song is called Is that the song? Okay, yeah, I guess it is. Right here, right now, Speak Life Radio.
Yeah, I talk about it and I live it. Living by His grace, I stay in it. Yeah, I talk about it and I live it. Living by His grace, I stay in it. Yeah, I talk about it. Living by His grace, I stay in it. Yeah, I talk about it. Living by His grace, I stay in it. I've been a rapper since I was high school. Did some people questioning me, is that you? So I sat in the studio like a bathroom, and I took to the scripture like it was fast food. Jordan Sparks, I was on my heart like a tattoo. Going nuts on the microphone like I'm Papoose. Going nuts on the microphone, call it cashews. And I do it because grace, I ain't fake. Come and talk about it. I'm in the 10 toes deep. Yeah, 99 still came for the sheep. We're 3 and 0 still came with a sweep. And now the boy covered in the bloody, I'm clean. Yeah, OG, come my dad, G.O.D. OD on the beat and it's sweet. Not for the rewards, but awards for the chief. Used to want you to believe, now I'm back with the feet that won't flee from the scene. What I mean, I'ma go with God to the beat. I'ma walk away in defeat. I won't get lost, I ain't lost for the beat. Cross, I'm a bad man, it across to my feet. Called to the team, took a couple T's when I speak. Sire relief, chief, took a 3, rose to his feet. That will never keep me asleep. Yeah, I talk about it and I live it. Living by His grace, I stay in it. Yeah, I talk about it and I live it. Living by His grace, I stay in it. Yeah, I talk about it. Living by His grace, I stay in it. Yeah, I talk about it. Living by His grace, I stay in it. When I get to thinking about the grace of Jesus, and I get to tasting and seeing it, it is better than fried chicken on a Sunday morning. Amen, church. Beast mode, I'm a P bro, gotta reach mode. G-code, I'm a G-code, that ain't me though. D-stones to the beat, so call it preach mode. Each flow, gotta reload like it's Rambo. Tiptoe like the Flintstones, I don't think so. Light show for the love, showing how you see so. So see the sunshine, how the sea grow. Bestow, king of the throne, let it be. I've been running, past life, I'm like adios. Heard the Lord saying vomit, nos. Heard His call, now it's time to go. I cannot front, only by the Spirit of God I can really live it. No gimmicks, I give it all to the Father who's really with me. No kidding, I couldn't function on my own. Thought I was alone, but He was with me all along. Yeah, I talk about it and I live it. Living by His grace, I stay in it. Yeah, I talk about it and I live it. Living by His grace, I stay in it. Yeah, I talk about it. Living by His grace, I stay in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I talk about it. Living by His grace, I stay in it.
Yo, that is Vashawn with right here on Speak Life Radio, live music and video reviews. I will go first, man. I thought that track was super dope. I didn't like the little preaching part in the middle because that song to me was so hard, and then it was like a funny thing, which that's just my personal opinion. It was still cool, but I'm like, to me, it threw it off. So if you're gonna have a bridge, especially with the song that dope, I would have liked to hear something like flipped up different, but that's just my personal opinion. Other than that, like, the flows were super dope, man. I think this is a really dope artist. We've had him on before. The sample was dope. Like, it didn't get old, and I was afraid it was going to, because a lot of times when you have a sample like that is repetitive, it's going to get old. But I think the beat was really dope. Just the whole style of it, man. I think this dude knows what he's doing. He knows his style, and that's the thing. Like, even if I don't like someone's style of music, I like that they do their style well. But even though I do like his style, but I always want to see somebody do what they do well, if I like it or not. But I think he's super dope, man. I'm gonna give this a 4.2.
Cool.
Luke.
Oh man, yeah. Vashon is an artist I've wrote about like probably 3 or 4 times last year. He was on like my final list of the year, I think, for albums, and so this is a song I like. The thing about that you said, I like it that he had fun in the middle of the song, and I don't mind it because I know that that's just a snippet of the whole rest of the project that he put out.
I think what got me and see,
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying?
that, so I don't know how it fits. But
So it's like-
I don't like when people smack their lips in, because I'll
yeah.
have people in here
The
doing
ASMR
shows,
thing, yeah.
and they'll be eating on the mic, and I
Oh,
take
you
my
can't do
headphones
that.
off. So
Can't do that.
That's like a pet peeve of mine. So I think that's why it bothered me so much. Can't
What-
hear someone licking their fingers.
What I really liked is, he gave us a break there in the middle and made us laugh a little bit, and then he went in even harder.
Yeah.
Man, he's so talented. He's so talented. But I've listened to this album for like a year now, so I'm like ready for something new.
I feel that.
So, but yeah, I give it a 4.5. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. Like, I thought it was dope.
All right.
Yeah.
Theory.
Man, first time hearing this guy. He's very talented. That beat was crazy. The flow was crazy. You know, it was really, really. I don't know, man. How do I say? It was just great. I think. I mean, I feel you on the bridge.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know anybody eats chicken on a Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, chicken and waffles, maybe.
Chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles, yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. But he ain't say waffles.
Yeah,
though.
but Chick-fil-A is closed, though. So, yeah, I don't know what's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Roscoe's is open.
Roscoe's.
You know, when you feeling it, feeling it like that, sometimes you gotta get that energy off. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But yeah, I think I agree with you on the bridge. But when he started rapping, immediately I was just like, "Ooh, that is crazy." So yeah, man, I say 4. I give it a 4.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Vashon's from Canada, though, so it's probably like Tim Hortons or something, right?
Yeah.
Are they
The
open on
coffee-
Sundays?
That's like the Starbucks out there, right? Something like that. Man, a lot of Canadians, bro. Like, Canada has some dope rappers out there.
Yeah.
Drake
Yep.
inspired a lot of you guys. But this is a song I would like to see live, Like,
Yeah.
a lot of high energy on this.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
all right, the next song we got here is Chris Sean with Say. I think this is the first time I played this artist. I'm not sure, but I've seen this name before. Chris Sean with Say right here, right now. Speak Life Radio. Here we go.
I was a kid with a dream, ayy. Living on blocks with the fiends, ayy. 15, I sparked up the weed. First time I got me a piece. First time a gun was in hand. Running the streets with my fam. Running from cops on the lam. Hiding that dope in my pants. Straight thuggin'. Hennessy had me buzzing. Running game on the baddie and still get at her cousin. A slime ball, unfaithful like Riri. Like night, tall, you don't feel me, you're sleeping. I was in trust with them bags, bagging up, cracking the zips in the back, breaking down ounces to quarters and halves, breaking down pounds of weed to nickel bags, smoking on hash, snorting on meth, in the fast lane on the road to my death, living in sin, headed straight for the pit, where bring gasoline draws to Jesus the in. Say what you wanna say, but I don't care what you say. The only thing matters is what he say. Yeah. He conquered death in the grave. I was bought for a price. I belong to the king, yeah. First I had to repent, ask forgiveness of my sin. Believe that he died on the cross. Open my heart, let him in. But I'm still hanging with friends, doing the same things that I'm trying to kick. Bad company corrupts good character. Like DMX, I started to slip. I've moonwalked more times than Michael Jackson. Sliding back to dirt, I knew the word but showed no actions. Doing the running man deep in the streets. Apart from my father, call me Billie Jean. Chase and a pretty young thing. She like my gold teeth and she like my gold chain. Hands in my dress, so you know what it is. I handle the biz, she was fair game. Playing a dangerous game. One foot in church and the other one ain't. Luke one before the Lord, under conviction. I had to commit to him, Lord. Please have your way. Say what you wanna say, but I don't care what you say. The only thing matters is what he say. Yeah, he conquered death and the grave. I was bought for a price. I belong to the King. Yeah.
All right, that was Chris Sean with Say right here, Speak Life Radio Live Music and Video Review. Before we get into this review, man, I had a question sent to me via text for Theory Hazit. I'm not even going to tell you who sent me the text. I'm just going to ask the question. Who is the master on Ableton?
Oh, man. Who is the master on Ableton?
And it's probably the guy that
man.
texts me that thinks he's the master.
Oh,
So who do you think that is?
The master on Ableton? Oh, man. I probably have to say Daniel Steele.
Ooh, it wasn't Daniel.
That's the master, though.
All right. You heard it. You heard it here.
That's the master, though.
All right. So who do you think texted me that?
Peace 586.
Yeah. I mean, that's three dope producers right there.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And I stole all your guys' beats for background music. But yeah, so he said Daniel Steele Peace. So there you go. All right, man. Let's get on this song. Theory, I'm gonna let you go first on this.
Oh, man. Why you going to do that to me? Man, I'm the nail in the coffin. All right.
Well, you might nail this coffin early then.
Oh, man. Yo, man. Peace was just getting on me about this, too.
Being too nice?
Huh?
Being too nice?
Being too nice.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, I'm still going to be nice. I will say I was, jarred by the bass. It was just like really heavy, too heavy on the mix, but it's banging. I bet you he like, the hometown hero because it's banging so much. Like I can hear that in the ride, down the block banging. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. It's banging, but like it's just needs to be better on the mix. And this is me being nice. This is me being nice. I really.
We want artists to get better, so you're good.
Okay.
Make them better. Say something that's gonna make them better.
If it's not good, we tell them how to make it better.
Wow. I have no words, but like keep going.
Mix it better.
Mix it better, yes. Spend more time writing. Spend more time reading. Reading is just like eating, and then like the writing is like putting out that energy because you ate something. Because the writing could have been better. You know what I mean? It's so at this point, the beat is outshining. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you don't want to get that. You just read and take it to a place where nobody else is taking it. Like, because the beat's already hot. Your voice is already good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's already a match. You know what I mean? And you're delivering it. You got the formula. But yeah. Mix that bass down.
What do you rate it out of 5?
Oh man. Probably a 2.
2. There we go. All right. Same thing. Like right when the kick jumped in, I had to turn the volume down, and then that turns the volume down on the rest of the song because the bass is way too high and it's peaking and it's not mixed well. And so with the consumer, what they're going to do in their car when they don't know about mixing and mastering, they're just going to either turn it down and be like, nah, this song doesn't sound that good, and they're going to turn it. You don't want the consumer to have to mess with their bass and treble in the car ever, or on their phone if they're listening in their ear pods. You don't want them to have to go in there and adjust the volume levels.
Right.
You want them to be able to listen to it. If it's in a playlist, it needs to match the song that came before it.
Yes.
So whatever that level was, that's what mastering is. You want everything on the same level, so I don't have to turn the volume up. I don't have to go in there and turn the treble up or down or bass. And that, to me, we want, like, oh man, I want this to hit hard. When you don't know how to mix, you're gonna do that the wrong way. You want to be as loud as possible. No, with bass, you need to feel bass. You don't need to hear bass, and we don't want to hear the bass. We want to feel it. So just be cognizant of that when you're mixing, because bass will kill a song. If it's not mixed right, it's gonna kill the song, and that it did for me, because I'm worried about the EQs on my end, because I have to turn it down now. As far as the lyrics, the flow pattern got so boring to me. Like I don't even know what you were talking about anymore, because it got boring. It was the same thing over and over. So you're not bad. You just need to go in the booth and like really be more creative. Just be up on yourself more and change the flow pattern up. You can't just rap the same way the whole time. And like you said, like the beat was cool. If it was mixed better, the beat would have really went, but then you got to match that because your lyrics, you just sounded bored. You sounded like you didn't even like rapping. For real. You sound like you didn't even want to make any songs. So I will give it a 2.1 because I want to be 0.1 better than what Theory gave you. Luke.
Oh man, yeah. So kind of echoing what you guys said, that bass was too hot. I didn't mind the unique flow pattern. I feel like there might need to be a little more charisma to it though. Just more confidence. I feel like the more you record, you're going to be more confident. I liken it to, and kind of like what you're saying, read more, just keep going, keep doing more. But also I liken it to the stories that I've heard of, when Nas was recording like Illmatic, and I don't think anyone sitting here should think they're going to make an Illmatic. But I'm just saying, when Nas was doing Illmatic, he had Large Professor sitting right there telling him, oh, go cut that again. Nope, do this, say it like this, do that. Also, I feel like part 2 of like go read and just do it, you need to surround yourself by people that are going to make you better. Yeah. So get someone around you that you can bounce ideas off. It's going to be like, no, don't do that. Yeah. And then the last thing I was going to say, I feel like the hook needed to be more catchy. Like with a beat like that, once you dial in that bass, you're going to need a hook that's actually catchy. I thought the hook was really weak. The hook is called a hook because it's going to hook you. It's going to make you want to come back to the song. And so, man, whatever you do, you got to make that thing more catchy, at least like so that people can even recognize that we're at the hook. So, yeah, I was going to give it like 1.75. So,
okay, you're the worst.
Yeah.
Whoa. All right, so send Luke your hate DMs if you want to, but now we are here to, we want to help you get better and give you the advice. We've all been doing this for a long time in one way or another. So we want to help artists get better, but we are going to be honest at the same time and let you know if it's good or not. So when you submit to Speak Life Radio, make sure you have thick skin, because I don't need your crazy DMs that I get weekly. And actually, I haven't got a lot recently.
Sounds like you're scared.
I'm happy about that. I'm not scared. Come on, man. These people have deleted me already. I'm good. Like I said, man, me and Theory Hazit are in our 40s now. We don't care about your crazy DMs. What's that going to do to us? We lost a Facebook friend. We'll go get another one. I got 65 in my queue anyway, so that I'm not accepting because I don't know you. You look weird.
That's so weird.
I don't like those weird looking dudes in my
weird.
Yeah, some of them are like, man, I know you're going to preach to me. I'm already a Christian. I'm good. All right, next song we got is Jericho. Once again, 3 weeks in a row he's submitting a song. And
you got the same guys coming on here just trying to scoop up your money. That's what's happening. Yeah.
But I mean, the last one, I'm not sure if you submitted before. So this is Jericho. The song is Madness. We have about 15 minutes, 20 minutes left before we got to get out of here, folks. So this is Jericho with Madness. We'll do a couple more right here. Speak Life Radio.
chopping up the cabbage. I ain't with all the madness. It hurts too much. Why would I bite my tongue? I've been popping off, I'm sawed off a pop a shotgun. A lot of rappers speak they mind, but I hope they know that I speak with conviction when I speak from my soul. I've been on my grind, grizzly bear. I know you heard that there a time or two. I got a slew of friends, but only few are true. I know you hate to relate, but what can you do? I ain't with all the madness. Back road, Johnny Cash, Randy Travis. I've been a savage, looking for the coleslaw while I'm chopping up the cabbage. I ain't with all the madness. Back road, Johnny Cash, Randy Travis. Been a savage, looking for the coleslaw while I'm chopping up the cabbage. I ain't with all the madness. See, I studied the game, try to figure out how to rock 2 chains. Get a dog named Snoop. Save up my money right around town in a brand new coupe. They feel you ain't ever laughed in this outcast. I used to live in a house of pain, storming weather with purple rain, snorting lines of big dirty cane. Fame isn't what you think it is. Fake friends become accountants, breaking, dividing dividends. I ain't with all the madness. Back road, Johnny Cash, Randy Travis. I've been a savage, looking for the coleslaw while I'm chopping up the cabbage. I ain't with all the madness. Back road, Johnny Cash, Randy Travis. Been a savage, looking for the coleslaw while I'm chopping up the cabbage. I ain't with all the madness. I ain't with all the madness. Back road, Johnny Cash, Randy Travis. I've been a savage, looking for the coleslaw while I'm chopping up the cabbage. I ain't with all the madness.
Oh, okay. There's a drop there. I thought that was you for a second. I thought that was.
My drops aren't that cool. All right, that was Jericho with Madness. Luke, I'll let you go first.
Jericho. Okay, so I've only listened to Jericho on this. I know he's been around for a while. He seems like just a fun guy to hang out with. His videos are always him wilding out in his like yard, like with his friends. Like, oh man, it's crazy. I thought the song was stronger than the video. Some of the edits and stuff, like where he like multiplies and like when he points and a shell shoots out of his arm, I was like, just, I mean, I know he's having fun. Like, it's okay to have fun in your music. It's okay to have fun. Just, I feel like the song was way stronger. I was talking with some friends the other day. Someone sent something in a chat that I'm in, and they were like, what CHH song would you listen to while you were riding a horse? And it got me like thinking about like there's not really that much like country Christian rap anymore. Like I remember
anymore, like, was there before?
I was trying to think of like I feel like just really like deep South kind of sound to stuff like Alex Faith and Dre Murray. They did like the South versus
that.
the world stuff where it's got like the twang and stuff, and like Alex's drawl is a little different than everybody else's, right? And I'm thinking of like secular cats like Haystack, or like even like Pimp C kind of had like that kind of thing going. I feel like Jericho's tapping into that market, like, because he's just country, man. And like he's talking about Randy Travis and he's driving tractors. And man, I just think it's dope. Like, I don't feel like there's enough people doing that. It's just like, that's stuff you want to like ride down the road, just listen to, having fun.
And you're reaching a whole other demographic with that style.
It's a different demographic, yeah. And I think ASAP Preach, he was on that song earlier. I'd say he has kind of that sound a little bit sometimes. Yeah. He can go a little more emo, but yeah, I would say, man, I feel like there's something unique about Jericho doing that and sounding that way and doing it in a really dope way. Like, I don't have anything to say wrong about that song. Like, it was good. I would go listen to it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you give it?
I'll give it a 4.75.
4.75. Look at it. It's
Yeah.
very technical with that.
I'm way up there. I didn't want to give it a 5, just as a whole thing.
Yeah.
If he would have only sent the song, maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, because I'm comparing it to everything else we listened to
Yeah, I feel
tonight.
you.
So there we go.
All right. Same thing, man. Like, the video was good, and this is the thing. Like, it's high quality cameras and stuff like that. But to me, that he wasn't doing a lot in the video. Like, he had those effects and everything, but it seemed like a lot of the same scenes over and over again. But it was cool. I mean, he has a dope camera, so it's kind of hard to like be like, the video sucks.
And he's got a big yard and a barn with a bunch of toys in it. Like,
yeah.
So, I would show it off too.
Exactly. So, I mean, I thought it was dope, but you're right. Like, the song is super dope, and I wanted to see a little more with the video. But I think he's really good, man. Like, I almost grade him on a different curve because he has given us so much dope music and dope videos. So, it's kind of, sometimes I penalize him for stuff I wouldn't penalize other people for. But I mean, it like I said, man, it's a totally different demographic that he could reach. He could reach so many people with his style. And you're right, it's fun. Like all his music is like really fun to listen to and fun to ride to. So
It's well done.
I'm gonna give this one a 4.3 because I wanted to see more with the video because he was saying a lot in the song. So there you go.
Man, I feel you on the wanting to see more in the video. So there's that. As far as the song is good. I could tell that he could really rap, and I didn't hear that. You know what I mean? But he was having fun. The video, he was having fun. He was with his people. You know what I'm saying? It was just really cool. It really gave me like this Nelly vibe too. You know what I mean? The crossover, like you were saying with the country. Feel good. It was real feel good, but I could just tell he can really rap.
He can.
And I wanted to hear that, and so I might have to give him a 3.2.
3.2. All right. There we go. We're going to try to get through a couple more quick before we have to bounce out of here in a few minutes. So we're going to give our critiques a little bit faster and maybe just go through some of these songs quicker as well. So this next one is Ray Flippin'. I don't know the name of the song because it's on Facebook. So I will let you know in a little bit. So here we go.
When I met you, I admit that it was a trip. Your name was like honey on my lips. Loving you was as good as it gets. Never thought there would ever be another. Replace you as my number one lover. Time goes on, my love is still strong. Just a couple wounds that turn baggage I drag along. Cloud in my brain, now I'm not seeing you the same. Instead of coming to you with my issues, I go to Jane. Insane, I'm so exposed. All this flesh masqueraded like Sunday clothes. Still hoping this relationship one day grows. But all I get is separation, cause that's all I saw. But still I'm reaching out to you because that's all I know. And if I wasn't in your hands, I fall, I know. But now no more, taking you for granted when I'm thinking of you. My first love, let me love you like I used to love you. I used to hang on to your every word like it was necessity. Knew that for victory, you was the recipe. Knew that just being chosen by you, I was blessed to be. Never knew the cares of this life would get the best of me first. Frustration, now I'm complacent. From hating sins, devastation, now we adjacent. Side by side with everything I used to collide. Just trying to get that old feeling that it used to provide. When I forgot about that heartbreak and all the shame in exchange for the temporary break from all the pain. But still I keep running back every time she sang. Got me feeling powerless when there's power in your name. You said I wake up in the morning, don't acknowledge you. Don't even say good morning, I just go do what I gotta do. But still you're patiently waiting to see what I'ma do. Waiting for me to call on you, that brings the best out of you. You love me so much, want me to love you back. I say I love you too, but that don't be how I act. My body be in your presence, my mind be long gone. On the other side of town, messing you around. What I found, not what I was looking for. Thought it would take me high, instead it took me low. And every single time, got lower than before. Until I realized all this time, you ain't never let me go. Let me know what it is about me that makes you mine for love me. Cause half the time, I don't even love me. I'm so inconsistent and so ugly. But somebody told me you was on the cross thinking of me like I was your crown jewel. What a fool am I? But still you never passed me by. And somebody really wondered and they asked me why. I'ma stay 10 toes till I die. You give it a try and come back to me. When you fall on your face and you're waiting for that hammer and all you feel is his grace. And now you realize that that was a little taste. And now you're falling in love, gotta chase. But let me tell you this, when you chase and you put him first place, never move him from that place. And if you ever take your eyes from above, you can always go back to your first love.
And I don't need no hook for this.
That is Ray Flippin'. Let me see if there's a name for that song. No name. It's just him rapping. So with that, well, first of all, tomorrow check me out on Unnamed Sports Show every Tuesday, 4 p.m. West Coast time. We have NBA legend Cliff Livingston live on the line, so make sure you guys check us out for that. Every Tuesday, 4 p.m. West Coast time, right here on Gorilla Crush Radio, Unnamed Sports Show. If you guys don't know who Cliff Livingston is, he's the one Game Time.
Game
the
Time.
Bulls, played with the Bulls back in the day. So anyways, he'll be live on the line with this. So this song right here, okay, so this is what I talk about Theory Hazit does, right? He makes those little 1 minute clips, vertical. So if that's all you have for your video and you want to show that you can rap, be more creative with it. You had the little sign in the back, you had the mic, and that was it. So like we know you're a Christian because you have the Christian signage on the wall, which is cool. But if that's all you're gonna do, be more creative and set up the scene. And don't take this the wrong way. You're a big dude. You look like you just got out of bed and you're wearing the white t-shirt. I'm not a big dude. I don't wear white t-shirts because sometimes my nipples do that little fat man thing. You know what I'm saying? And so like wear black, do something a little more. And I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just trying to like help you set up. If you're doing a simple video, just set that up a little bit different. And just wear something a little cooler because you're not doing much in the video. You're just rapping in the mic. So obviously you just want us to hear your raps, right? So be a little more creative with your background, with things that are set up on the wall, or like a white wall is boring. You got to do something like you could put one light back there, one colored light back there, something to make it look a little more creative. Go to Theory Hazit's Instagram page and
just steal his style.
Not even steal the style. Just see like things are set up a certain way, right? And there's reasons why you set things up in the background and stuff like that. Don't have any trash around. Just have it nice and clean. But you can have just simple things. Like the mic was dope. He had that chaotic eye. So that part was dope. But set that up. Like, let us know you're a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, do some stuff. Have some other stuff in the background. It doesn't need to be, like, right in everyone's face, but just stuff in the background. But he could rap. Like,
he can rap.
The beat was too high. So same thing with the kick. When the kick came in, your vocals were just way too low, and I can't mix it and get your vocals higher so we can hear it better.
We don't have a stem player for that.
Yeah, we don't have a stem player, so I had to turn it down a little bit. So even if social media, that's a lot of people only listen to music on reels and stuff like that. So if you're gonna do that, you still make sure it's mixed good. Still make sure it's quality, because that might be the only time someone sees you and wants to search you out more.
Right.
So it has to be better quality. But it was still dope. Like, Duke could spit, but you're right. He had no hook. And a hook splitting that big, long verse up would have been great, even if it was something simple. Even if it's just a beat change up and you don't say anything for 4 bars and then come back in, you could even do something like that. Duke could rap. Other than that, like, just, do more creative stuff with the video. But, he was rapping. I'll give it a 3.7 for the raps. Luke.
Oh, man. I thought it was really bold how he started with like a Biggie line right at the way. I can't quote the Biggie line because little kids might be watching, but and then like he landed the punchline with like woman, and I was like, I don't know if I would have started with the Biggie line if I couldn't land it that well.
Yeah.
So that threw me off, and so I was just thinking about that for like the first minute of the song.
For the first minute. Wow.
But then I was like, oh man, he can spit. He's spitting. He's a little old school with it. But and then kind of like what you're saying, I would appreciate some better rhyme schemes, because he had 2 rhyme schemes back to back that went low, no, go, before, and then he went place, chase, place, grace. Like,
and don't mess with Luke, because he has his notes right there on the phone.
I keep notes. Yeah,
he's so serious.
And and I feel like, he's got the old school flow, but I feel like there should be a fresher way to do the old school stuff. Like, I feel like just the way his tone and his voice while he's performing it just felt dated. Like, there's just a fresher way to do it. Like, you've been doing the same, like I said, you have a brand about how you sound, but it's still fresh and dope, like, as you do it. So so I feel like just pursuing that new sound, that new tone, that can still be you, but maybe just, draw some inspiration from someone current that you think you sound like. That's fine. But and then yeah, just rap more. I feel like there was some times you couldn't enunciate quite well. It was hard to spit out some of the words. And so I know it's just all in one take, which is impressive. That's great. But yeah, just the more you practice, the easier that'll come. It'll be like second nature. So I'll give it a 3.
All right, Theory.
Man, I liked it. You know, I wasn't really feeling the video so much. I had to turn away because I thought it was, you know, taking away from the song.
You didn't want to look at any man nipples.
I really didn't. You know what I'm saying? Actually, he looked like a friend from like middle school. So I was just like, yo, what is Robert Charles doing on the mic, yo? let me know. Cause you know, that was my best friend in middle school. And
Okay.
so I was immediately about to start laughing because he, you know, my best friend in middle school can't
Yeah.
rap. But yeah, man. It was a long verse. He barred out. I will say that I really like the groove. I like the tone.
Yeah.
I like the authority, the, you know, just the confidence on the mic and actually rapping that long. But, you know, like you said, you know, something needed to happen there, whether it be a hook, whether it be a beat changing it up or something breaking it up, like even like the beat just dropping, and it needed like some change there. It needed to be mixed better. Overall, like the tone, the music, you know, the textures coming together, it works well, but it just needs to be polished.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I give it 1 to 3. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. Next one is a video. It's called Too Comfy. It's BRM, and it's produced by C Duffel right here. Speak Live Radio.
Time to zip another bag, duffel.
C Duffel really got a duffel bag the other day with his name on it. You saw that?
I be sitting comfy, I ain't getting up. People and the issues trying to interrupt. Feeling really good, I start to feel a tug. Leading 99 and find the one, that's what Jesus does. I do not want to be bothered, don't want the problems, I do not want them, man. Don't want to hear all the whining, don't want the burden, just so I'm being clear. Jesus, he telling me different, he do not want me to miss it. Bring it to me and I'll listen, I be out here trying to fix it. Like I'm up in the kitchen, that ain't for me to do. This here a moment of truth, do I let spirit of move and stay in the bed with the stools? How about I hit up the prayers too? Ooh, leaving the crib, lacing the shoes, finding the one. Yeah, let us see God, yeah, Holy Spirit, Son, yeah, ay. I be sitting comfy, I ain't getting up. People and the issues trying to interrupt. Feeling really good, I start to feel a tug. Leading 99 and find the one, that's what Jesus does. Yeah, that's what he do. So I better go ahead, hashtag me too. Ain't always about that transparency coming out here with the see-through. Let me be honest, I've been in this place, my heart is cold. Other day was crying in my car and Jesus touched my soul. Yeah, I needed that. Warm me up like Peter Pan. Started to count my blessings.
I got a random volleyball.
The devil, yeah. Flexing with my God, I'm asking what he want. Set me down, said he right. Took me to my knees and told me now you done. Tell me something, now we're going all alone. Gotta figure it all out, no you don't. Need these folks, pick up the phone. Line ain't dead in the downtown. Go ahead, reach out, leave your home. Need you in real life, not your song. Need you in real life, not your song, man, not my song. Yeah. I be sitting comfy, I ain't getting up. People and the issues trying to interrupt. Feeling really good, I start to feel a tug. Leading 99 and find the one, that's what Jesus does. I be sitting comfy, I ain't getting up. People and the issues trying to interrupt. Feeling really good, I start to feel a tug. Leading 99 and find the one, that's what Jesus does.
This is Soup the Chemist, live and direct. You're listening to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Was that how it ended? Really?
No.
I was like, who's standing there? What was it?
That's
how
how
does
it
it
ended.
end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Abruptly.
Yeah, I was like, he tapped someone on the shoulder, and then it's like the end of the video.
Maybe
to be
I ended it
continued,
too quick.
maybe.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That was a cliffhanger, man. Maybe we're gonna have like a part two. Yeah.
Not comfy enough. So it's good. It's a good song. The beat was dope. BRM could always spit. Like I think he's dope. But it's a video, so I'm gonna critique the video. You're outside and you're too comfy, so you have just a chair. I would have set up a whole living room set outside if you wanted to do something.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like that, like a whole, have a rug out there, have some lamps on the side, and just do something like that. Maybe even put a TV out there. Do something where you're so comfy that even outside I gotta relax and be like in the living room instead of just a chair. Just the chair in that big grass field was just boring to me. Like you could have done so much more to make that spot look dope, and you didn't have to pay any money for it. You could have brought your lamps in from out from the inside the house. And then there was just random shots, like you're at the desk rapping in your mic, and that was like one time, and then we never saw it again. And it looked like this is what Theory talked about with like making sure things are clear. Like there's like a book or like a birthday card, something on the desk. And I noticed that because like the whole shot is kind of like the same color, and then you have like a yellow and pink birthday card or something. I don't know. I just noticed that was distracting to me. And then there's one shot where you just have a volleyball or soccer ball when you're sitting on the beanbag inside, and that was just random too. So just be a little more creative and like think things out. And I'm not sure, maybe that meant something in the song, but I didn't hear anything that correlated needing a soccer ball or a volleyball, whatever it was. So other than that, like it was shot cool. So, but I like the song way better than the video. And then you're right, like the tapping of the shoulder at the end, I'm not sure what that meant. So like there's a lot of mystery, I guess, to this video that we don't know what's really going on. But so don't just shoot to shoot. Don't just have like, I'm gonna shoot in my bedroom, in the living room, and then outside of my backyard,
Yeah.
Have a reason for every shot that you have, So I will give it, because the song was dope, I'm gonna give it a 3.5. But the video need to work. Theory, I'll let you go next.
Man, the energy, man, that he had on there, the beat. I mean, the way he was just riding the track is just, and the way his voice, he has a great voice. Oh man, I'm just all over the place in my head. Song's great. But again, with the video, you're right. It needs to be more. It was kind of boring. You talked about theme earlier. You know what I mean? And that's just where like movies and like film school kind of messed me up, because it's like now I'm looking for that. Like why the tapping on the shoulder, or why did it start that way, or what's the story? You know what I mean? Why are you chilling in the chair? It looked dope though. Like him being in the lazy boy chair in his backyard, nothing else there. But it'd be cool if something else popped up, like like lamps and a living room set outside, just something.
Like maybe even every time you go back to that, there's like one more piece of furniture out there.
Yeah.
And then you go back to something else, then you come back to that scene, there's something else.
Right.
Yeah.
So like just having a story. There's a gang of like rock songs, rock videos out there that have storylines. Like the videos have storylines, may not necessarily match the song, but something's going on visually, and it's telling the story. So like I would like work on that. Overall I would give that mug 3.7, because like maybe 3.8, because the song is jamming.
Yeah. All right, Luke.
I wasn't liking the song as much as you guys.
Really?
Yeah. I felt like he needed someone else to sing that hook. I felt like because the just where his voice was on the hook, it didn't give me a break from the rest of the song. Like he's kind of in the same range with his vocals on the verses. And I feel like this might just be a BRM thing. He feels like I feel like he just records a lot of his own hooks, and so I'd like him to switch it up. I also feel like I think I've given him this feedback before. He needs to enunciate on the verses a little bit. His style is kind of different too, so it's okay. But just make sure everybody can understand everything you're saying. I wrote. I felt like he was going for variety in the video. I feel like sometimes we just stay stagnant and we get like the one video of him on the beanbag, the one footage of him on the beanbag, and then him on the lazy boy in the yard, and we just go back and forth. And so I feel like he was going for variety, but I don't feel like he had like 4 different settings that we just go to. I felt like he was trying to move it forward for some reason, because then we have footage of him walk in for a while, and then he taps this person on the shoulder. The only thing I think it might mean because Jesus goes and finds the one. So maybe that was it, but it wasn't really like.
It wasn't put out there.
It wasn't really put out there like that.
Because to be clear.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
That was a huge mystery. And at least like the last one that kind of had like a story somewhat to it, they put a scripture up so you could at least like understand where they were going with it. Like this one didn't have that. So yeah, I just didn't like the hook of the song. I thought the verses were fine. And yeah, the beat's great. The beat was really good. Yeah. C. Duffel's really stepped it up, I think, in like the last 2 years. He's really got like a sound to like what he does. Yeah. I'm going to give it. Oh, the other note I had here was juxtaposition of the crazy beat, but he's chilling in the video. So, but his energy on the verse, though, he knew he still had to come at it with the performance. So it wasn't like a chilled out song. There's an interesting juxtaposition there for me. Like it's hard to wrap my mind around. So maybe there should have been more stuff, like you said in the video, in the scenes. I'm gonna give it a 3.
All right,
I'll give it a 3 again.
He also had the great value Cheetos in there.
Yeah.
The what?
He had like some Cheetos in there from Walmart. Yo.
Just sitting there. Oh, not even like the Cheeto version.
Yeah, not even the Cheeto version.
Ones. Hey, I mean, listen, man. Some people like the
cheesy poops.
Cheap ones better. All right, man. We have to get out of here tonight, folks.
Right.
Sorry we didn't get to all the songs. I think we need to do an Instagram like once a week or once a month, where we go on Instagram Live and get all the ones we didn't do and do that.
Like on a Friday night,
like
and
on a
like
Friday
started
night,
like.
Yeah.
Get On Beat out here. No, Theory Hazit could be here. You know, wait.
Oh, does On Beat do that?
I'm kidding.
I don't pay attention to anything Rapzilla does. But we are going to be doing another Gorilla Cross 180 event in the studio coming up soon as well next month. So we'll be talking to you guys about that live in studio concert. So we will be checking you guys out then. Please like and subscribe. Theory, let them know once again where they can find you.
Man, you could find me at theoryhazit.com. You could find me at TheoryHazit.com. Yeah, man. All my stuff's there. And I'm on Instagram too, man. I'm on Instagram a lot. My wife gets on me all the time saying I'm not on TikTok enough. So I'm gonna be on TikTok too.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get on TikTok. Luke, are you on TikTok?
I just go there and watch funny stuff my friends send me. Okay. I don't post anything.
You need to start posting. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I don't.
It's the new TV.
I don't have a reason to post. Like I don't have. What do I post? What am I gonna post?
You make music, bro.
I don't.
You're a worship leader. Be motivational. Anyways, man, we are out, dude. I appreciate you coming through the studio, man. Come by anytime you're in the city. Yeah. Love to have you here more, bro.
Man,
for sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Make sure you check him out. Theory Hazit. Theory with the 3 on all social media. So make sure you guys check that out and follow us at Gorilla Cross on all social media. Follow Luke. There's his handle right there. It's his name. So if you don't know how to spell it.
It's a weird name, though.
It's not that weird.
The other day I went to Starbucks and they spelled my name Looke.
I mean, I think they do that on purpose at Starbucks.
I'm
Let's
like,
get to that point.
Wow. Okay, I understand. My Luke is spelled different, but that's way different. All
right, folks. We are out of here. Tune in next week. Actually, tune in Saturday. I got a special guest coming in the studio Saturday, and she's gonna sing. She's gonna do a live performance. She just dropped the album. Her name is Jacobed. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And we are out.
Who got the $25?